Hi there everyone, my name is Tom De Nardi here at beautiful Piazza De Nardi, and this week we're going to make Sunday sauce. Very traditional recipe, particularly from southern Italy, where you had all those pieces of meat stew for hours in a rich tomato sauce, only then to pour it over some beautifully well done pasta. So let's take a look at what ingredients we have here. We have some ripe cherry type tomatoes for sweetness. There's some parsley, some garlic. We have some hot peppers for some spice and flavor. We have fresh basil, and we have homemade pasta sauce, a recipe for a different time for the main part of the sauce, as well as three types of meats. We have pork ribs, we have Italian sausage, fresh Italian calabrese style sausage, and we have veal sirloin fettina. And you can also use beef sirloin fettina as well. And we have a little bit of pecorino cheese and some salt and pepper. So with that, let's get chopping. So here we have all our ingredients chopped and prepared to go. So the procedure here today is we're going to put some very good olive oil in a very warm pot, a heavier pot. We're going to braise our pork ribs and our bresaola until it's kind of golden brown on both sides. Then we're going to add in our tomatoes, our onions, and a piece of garlic that we've just smashed, and our hot peppers. And we're gonna let that stew down for a little bit, and then we're gonna deglaze with some white wine. And then once that happens, we're gonna put our tomato sauce in. And the very last thing we're gonna do as things are cooking, our tomato sauce is warming up, is we're gonna put the entire whole Italian sausage in there. And the reason for that is it keeps it really moist and really tender and tasty at the end. And then you can cut it after that. So here we are, we're gonna braise our meat. The first thing to go in is, oh, that's a nice sound. We want that olive oil hot for sure. So there go our ribs, which have been just seasoned with salt and pepper and some beautiful olive oil. And then there goes our bresaola. And we're gonna let that get brown and even a bit sticky. It's gonna stick to the pot, and that's okay on both sides. So at this point in time, you see that we've actually used the tomatoes to kind of deglaze the bottom of the pan, the fresh tomatoes, and they're soaking up all of that goodness at the bottom. So what we're gonna do, while we're waiting for these tomatoes to stew out a bit here and soften, we're gonna just lower the heat just a bit, and then we're gonna just slightly cover, and then we're just gonna let that stew off for probably 5 minutes until those tomatoes become soft, and then I can squish them easily. So let this simmer now for the next hour, hour and a half, until those pork ribs are really, really tender and it falls off the bone. Talk to you in a bit. So here we are, and our sauce is cooked. It's about an hour and a half, and we're gonna take out some of this beautiful meat now, and we're gonna place it in our bowl. You can actually do it the other way around too. You can place the sauce in and the meat on top. But so typically what we're gonna do here is we're going to ladle out some of our pork ribs. And you can see it's just falling off the bone there. And So let's just get that. So our sausage is beautifully moist, and now we have all these ribs here in the bottom. You can take out that basil if you want. I'm going to pick at them here. So these ribs are just beautiful off the bone. You can see it, watch it, because they're just going to fall off. We have our beautiful piece of bresaola here. You have that toothpick in there. And we're going to actually just probably cut into a little bit of this stuff here now too. So we don't top of all our meat, just like so, and you'd have a huge dish, and you'd bring all that sauce and meat up on top like that. Spilling a little bit here. It's all sorts of fun. Then we're going to take our pasta here, ladle it. So we're going to have our ladle pasta. We're going to probably put it right down like that. And I'm just going to move this aside here. And then what do you want here? So let's just, again, take our piece of pork ribs on the side, piece of our Italian sausage on the side. Where's that piece of bresaola? We kind of just had it because it's just so tender. There's a piece of bresaola one we cut in half. And then we're going to just take some of that red sauce. We're going to pour it on top. We're going to pour it in the plate. And then maybe another piece of rib here. And then if you want, you can clean that sucker up there, just like that. And you're going to finish with a shot of basil, a couple of sprigs of basil, and pecorino. And there you have Sunday sauce with bresaola, Italian sausage, and pork ribs. Enjoy. Talk to you soon.